Okay, thank you, Doc. My next guest... My next guest is named Louie Anderson. He's a comedian. He's making his first appearance on national television. And he's going to be opening tomorrow night in Las Vegas, the new Comedy Store at the Dunes Hotel, and he'll be there through Sunday night. Would you welcome, please, Louie Anderson.
Thank you. I can't stay long. I'm in between meals, so bear with me. I was just at McDonald's and all those statistics just changed. So. I went shopping today. What's this one size fits all stuff? Being in California, being fat, and try to get into this California life. Went to the beach the other day. Every time I'd lay down, people would push me back into the water. He's dying. And the bums down at the beach, always coming up to you, those guys. Hey, buddy, could you help me out with a sandwich? Well, sure, where is it? Of course, what brought me to California was the Olympics. I was tried every event for the Olympics. Tried that pole vault. I drove that sucker right into the ground. I did a good thing, though. I straightened out those uneven parallel bars. Broad jump, killed her. Oh, sorry, I'm sweating, but if I don't, I'll explode. My favorite thing is when you go over to someone's house and you're fat, they overcompensate. Oh, come on in, Louie, and sit down here on this concrete sofa. Or the reinforced steel lawn furniture. Do what I do, head right for that wicker. Oh, boy. People say, Louie, why do you do those fat jokes? Because if I didn't, you guys would sit out there and go, do you think he knows he's that big? Like I woke up one morning, oh, no. Honey, get in here. I am from Minnesota. Any Minnesotans? Could I get a ride home with you? Oh, where would we put them? I love Minnesota. We go back every year. It's a great outdoor state. Do a lot of camping. Of course, when I go camping, the bears put their food up in the trees. I had that very strict Midwestern upbringing, a very strict father, the kind of guy who hates everybody. You know, my dad, we'd be in the family car driving down the street. He'd spot somebody walking down the street that was a little different. Oh, he'd slow that car down. Look at that. For crying out loud. Get my rifle. Or he would say things that made no sense to you when you were a kid. He'd be driving, the traffic would get rough. You know, if I was the last person on Earth, some moron would turn left in front of me. And when he'd say that, too, if I was the last person, you'd always turn to your brother and go, wish he was, don't you? My dad, I heard that, damn it. You kids want to walk home from here? Well, yeah, it's only a block. Don't get smart with me, or I'll drive you 10 damn miles and drop you off. That's how far I had to walk to school every damn day. And my brother would chime in, and you didn't have any shoes either, did you, Dad? I don't want you to get the wrong impression of my father. He never hit us. Carried a gun. Well, he never shot it. He just go. It's very effective, I'll tell you. I loved hassling my parents. I had a younger brother, of course. That's the easiest way. Because you don't have to hit them or anything. You just get up in the morning, you go down to breakfast. You look across the table. You do this. You do that, you'll hear this every time. Mom, Louie's looking at me again. And you love that because you go, oh, is it against the law to look at people? Look at Mom, does this bother you? You keep it up, all of a sudden you hear, is he home today?
There's a funny young kid. Louie, come out here and take another bow. Louie Anderson. We'll be right back. Joan Embry has another visitor here. Joan? Now that I would not keep as a pet.
Well,
Right.
you know, you hear everybody go, oh, and you can just see how wonderful they look when they're babies. And she's 5 months old.
Is this a mountain lion?
It's a mountain lion, puma, cougar, or catamount. All
That's
named.
all the same family or
got-
all the same animal? You can
Right.
call it a puma, you can call it a mountain lion,
But
cougar.
it's all the same, different names for the same cat. Native through Canada to Mexico and some left in Florida. There are not very many of
look
them
at
left,
that.
although they do breed in captivity. And the problem is that people see them and think they want one, and they're going to grow up. She'll be over 100 pounds as a mature female. The males get up to 200 pounds. And they've been in the news quite a bit lately because a young 5-year-old girl...
She doesn't mind this, does she?
No, she's pretty good yet. But she's also had daily training from the time she was a very young animal, and with professional trainers. And she needs to be handled appropriately now so that she doesn't get rough. Because what starts out as play gets
Oh,
to
she's
be very
staring.
rough.
She's staring over here, right?
Well, you have a remote control, right?
Yeah,
on your
somebody told me
table.
about this. We're going to show you what happens because they still, even though they haven't been trained to do this, right?
She was bottle raised, hand raised by people. She's never hunted. She's never lived in the wild. And I want you to see that the behavior is instinctive to hunt. And if you bring out
They
her
gave me this remote control device, and
mechanical rabbit,
if they'll set it out there. Now, if I move this,
chirpa, chirpa.
this one's a killer. Okay. Ready? Yeah. A born hunter. This thing would starve in the wild, Joan. What do you... I thought this animal was going to attack this,
That's one of the problems, though, is sometimes they do, and people think they can... Look at that, chirpa. Well, it just goes to show you that animals are
I had to drive the prey right under her legs for her. Well, she hasn't done this before. What do you expect, folks?
I'll try. That they are unpredictable. You never know what they're going to do.
She's trying to mate with it. She's not...
No?
Oh, yeah, now. Yeah. Congratulations, your first kill.
Now, okay. One of the problems
Yes.
with them is that basically the instinct...
They're also not used to seeing an animal on wheels either, I suppose.
in a
Most of
studio-
your jungle prey they eat do not have little wheels.
In a studio
throws
the
them off.
audience. But if you think that you raise this animal, and the answer is when you can't handle her anymore, and she gets rough and takes a hold of you, those claws.
Look at the claws. I don't know if you can see what I see from here. On the right paw.
A full set, and they can reach out and just rip you open just with their claws if they want to. And she'll also get where she rakes with her back feet. You know, if you think the answer is just to turn it out into the wild, well, that really isn't the case, because they don't always adapt back to a wild environment. Some people remove the claws to make them safe, and then they can never be a cougar. They can never be introduced with other cougars.
It's a beautiful animal. Okay, we're going to take another break. We're going to come back. Then we have a rather large snake.
Found in the backyard of San Fernando Valley.
You what?
It was loose. We'll show you what happens when they get loose.
Okay. We'll be right back. My first guest, a dear friend. A man I've known for some 30 years. I call him Mr. Warmth. He'll be appearing this week, the week of June 6th at the Golden Nugget in Las Vegas, and then the July 4th weekend, he'll be in Bally's at Atlantic City. Busy. How he found time to come by here, I'll never know. Don Rickles.
John,
Don, how
are you the governor of Guam?
Aren't you getting a little older?
I know your age. The prom's over.
All right.
I mean,
It's summer. It's summer.
I know, but you're dressing like some Chinese yo-yo or something. You look like Hong Kong Charlie.
Hong Kong Charlie.
How you feeling, Ed?
Very good, Don.
Keep your name alive. Great.
Thank you.
You got heavy stuff going, but you're a good guy, and you know I love you, Ed.
Thank you, Don.
I'll testify to anything. Of course, I heard the news. You're the new host.
I'm so glad.
Why? I was backstage. Everybody's packing. It's a year. They got a year yet.
well,
Everybody, guys say, "What are you doing?" I'm getting the hell out of here before he decides to come back.
Well, where are you going to work when I leave? This is about it, you know.
Arsenio Hall is going to be at the house for dinner.
That's right, about another year.
Yeah. I wish you luck, John.
Thank you, Don.
I think it's time you moved on.
I think so.
I'm not saying that facetiously.
I'm not retiring.
You know,
I'm just stepping down as the host of this show.
You're finished.
There are other
It's
things I
over.
want to get about.
Stop trying to be graceful. They asked you to get out, and you're walking away. Ed's staying on. That's his deal.
Well,
Stay on and take Severson with him with the funny jackets and hope they skyrocket. Jay Leno's going to work in the crowd selling peanuts. But don't worry, John. You got $40 million. You shouldn't walk away.
Come on.
I know what you got. I saw your house at the beach.
I'm comfortable.
Comfortable? Comfortable? Comfortable. When the man spits, there's a guy to catch it.
Doesn't everybody? Well, you don't live in East Los Angeles. You're in Beverly Hills. What are you talking about?
A small little hovel and we keep
small,
alive. You know, we don't have what you do. We call you up for dinner once in a while, but you and Alex you have a place now in Utah or something, right?
Yeah.
Are these too fast?
No.
Oh. Now you know why they want to dump them. You ask the man a question, he goes, "Nobody ever asked me that before."
Yes,
You're great, though, Ed. You keep leaning over like you know what's going on.
That's why he stayed here all these years. Yeah. You're right, John.
Charlie, attention.
You got it.
Has no idea when the show's over. He goes, "I was so bored. I just want to get back to my life." Oh.
Hello, Bambi.
Nah, I kid you, big guy.
Have you ever thought now you're getting along in years?
Yeah, what are getting along in
You're out
years?
on the road playing little joints.
Not joints. I play nice places.
All right.
What's that joints? You make it sound like I got a tattoo on my arm with cigarettes under the T-shirt.
Well, that's right.
Hey, Vinny, you want another shot?
But didn't you used to play some of those places?
Of course, we all did. No, you came from London. All all of a sudden you're with Alex at the tennis match going, I think it's McEnroe's serve. And I remember you when you sat around with me in New York and went, is it morning?
Are you going to start that again?
Well, you brought it up.
Time. I didn't bring anything up.
I didn't say it, you did.
All right, now
We're both doing Jack Benny. Why? For God's sake.
Okay, they're not dives. You play nice places.
Right.
Haven't you ever thought saying, hey, that's enough, Barbara? How is Barbara, by the way?
Same.
I'm sorry.
She's a typical Jewish wife. She's wearing the jewelry now and signaling ships.
Are we there yet? Now, haven't you ever thought, hasn't Barbara said, hey, Don, you've worked all your life. Why don't you just stay home now and,
No, I'm going great. You're the one that's finished.
No, I'm not.
No. Hey, don't sell me down the river. I'm hot. I'm going with Ed. We're having our own Tonight Show. And then I'm going to get my kid on Star Search and skyrocket. But no, I don't think about retirement. When the audience doesn't show up, like tonight. What I want to say.
Let me do this, and then we'll come back.
Don't beg. It's your show for another year.
That's right.
And then that other kid comes in with the funny jaw.
Yeah, then you're... We'll be right back. You are on the right frame of mind for my next guest because this is his very first appearance on The Tonight Show. He's a young comedian. He's from Cleveland, Ohio. And he's going to be appearing this weekend at the Funny Bone in Schaumburg, Illinois, and next Tuesday through Sunday at the Funny Bone in Naperville, Illinois. Would you welcome Drew Carey? Drew?
Yeah, I know what I look like, thanks. People are staring at me. It's okay, people laugh at me all the time because I look like that guy from the ad in the back of the comic books for X-ray specs. So, I'm glad to be here, man. I'm in a great mood. I had some terrible news in the mail lately. I got my high school reunion coming up. I don't know if you've ever been to one of those. Don't go. It's too much pressure, man. That's a lot of stress, high school reunion. You get that letter in the mail, and right away you feel like you only have 6 months to make something of yourself. Like, come on, 7. Daddy needs to lose weight and get a new career. Come on. I'm the only one that still looks like his graduation picture, though, so I'm pretty happy. I know it's funny and everything. I just don't think looking like this is worth that one joke. But anyway, yeah, it's gonna be in the springtime in Cleveland. That's the worst time to be in Cleveland because you know why? People hate the winter so much in Cleveland. In the springtime, they always say the same stupid thing over and over. Every time it rains, or it's just cruddy out, they always go, "Hey, at least it's not snowing today, huh?" All through the Midwest, man, these people are so excited there's no snow. They just, "Hey, not snowing today, huh, pal? Pokey poke poke poke." And then they poke at you like they're letting you in, some kind of big thing, you know. It'll be 40 degrees and raining. You'll be sitting at a coffee counter trying to mind your own business. There'll be a guy on each side of you just poking away, man. At least it's not snowing, huh, pal? Pokey poke 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 poke. He's right, could be snowing. Poke. Hey. People always say that to you like it's the worst thing that can happen to a guy. Like, hey, Drew, how come you're limping? Well, I was laying around the house, naked, playing with fireworks. I accidentally blew off an M80 in my lap. Wow. At least it's not snowing, though, huh? Yeah, I'm excited about the reunion. I'm going to go up. You know, I bought a brand new car. I bought a Yugo. Thank you very much. Actually, I bought it just for this joke. Hope you like it. I'm driving my Yugo, right? And stopped at a stoplight. Another Yugo pulled up along right beside me. I couldn't believe it. It's a Yugo, same stoplight, same neighborhood. What are the odds? Then the guy rolled down his window and he said, "Pardon me, would you have any mayonnaise?" But of course. I had a little packet from Arby's. Here you go, pal. Should do that next time you see a little Hyundai or Yugo on the street. It's pretty damn funny, man. Just honk at him. Would you have any mayonnaise? Hey, shut up. I don't even have a radio, man. I I drive around Cleveland a lot. You know what? There are a couple of my neighborhoods. When I go back, there's like 3 new drive-through liquor stores in my neighborhood. I can't believe it. I don't know if you have drive-through liquor stores where you live. I can't believe these things are legal. If you've never seen one, this is what it is. Drive-through liquor store. It's a big liquor store with a window on the side where you can just drive up and buy Jack Daniels and beer and everything while you're driving. Yeah, great idea, huh? Just the thing for that drunk driver who's constantly on the go. No time to stop at a real bar. I got things to do today, pal. Places to go, people to hit. I'm a busy man. Yeah, just not enough hours in the day to hit everybody you want to hit. Christmas time, up on the sidewalk. At least it's not snowing up, pal. Yeah, when I go back, I'm gonna, I used to be skinny in high school. I gained a lot of weight since then. I'm kind of chunky now. I've got a little bit of gut. So I'm wearing this big old suit. If I put on a pair of bikini underwear, I look like a Bartlett pair with the rubber band wrapped around the bottom. Well, it's the food, that's what it is. I really enjoy just bad food. It's all there's. Denny's has my favorite thing on the menu. It's a hot dog with cheese and bacon. Yeah, not enough nitrates in a hot dog. Got to put some bacon on top of there. And for an extra $1, they'll put chili on top of the whole thing. For people who don't care anymore. I tell you, man, that's a power meal. Chili dog with cheese and bacon, that's power food. I don't care what you say. Power meal. That's the kind of food just marches right down your throat, Follow me, boys. We're going to the heart. What is that, lettuce? Get the hell out of my way, man. You, Chili, come with me. We're going to the colon. Come on. Quick, before he gets home. Come on. Quick, before he gets home. Not even kidding around about that part. You eat a chili dog from Denny's, man. It's like a race with the devil to get back to your house, man. If you don't make it, don't worry about it. See, that's the thing. I like to have a good time no matter what. Nothing really gets me down, not even bad weather or anything. A lot of people get bummed out when it rains. Not me. I love it when it rains. More it rains, the more I like it. Bring on the rain. When it rains really hard, see, I like to run stop signs just to make cops get out of their car. Yeah. Hey, hell with them. I got the money. Get out, man. Why make the money if you can't enjoy spending it? Just stand there and make him stand there in a big puddle in the rain. All right, you. You know why I stopped you? Yeah. You know why I ran a sign? Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
You can't do any better than that for your first shot.
Thanks.
No way.
Thanks, appreciate it. Johnny Henton is a friend of mine from Cleveland. He got called over too. So
Yeah.
You owe me $5, man.
You're funny as hell.
Thanks, I appreciate that.
You
Thank
really
very much.
are.
Thanks. Oh, you too.
Yeah. You don't have to say that, but what the hell? I'll accept that.
This is great, man. Thanks for even having me. Hi, Ed.
Hi.
How you doing? I was on Star Search. That's where I got my.
You were?
Yeah, remember me from? No, but I was on Star Search.
Star
So,
Search,
yeah,
sure.
yeah, and I was in the Marine Corps too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
thanks.
Did you win on Star Search?
Well, one show and then
One show. I can understand that.
I mean, neither. 300 girls.
Well, you got to come back and be with us again, will you?
I would love to. Thanks very
Sure.
much.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
We'll be right back.
Thank you very much.
That's a good shot.
I'm sure the entire world knows the name Bobby Fischer by now. He is, has proved, the best chess player in the entire world. And, you read a lot of articles about Bobby saying he's kind of temperamental and demanding. And He's not. I met him this afternoon at the place he designated on top of the Y. In the sign Hollywood that's up in the Hollywood Hills. We met on top of that Y in Hollywood, but I met him briefly. He seems like a charming young man. And would you welcome, please, Bobby Fischer. It is so nice to have you on this show.
Thank you, Johnny.
I saw you on Bob Hope's show that you did with Mark Spitz one night, and you were great on that show. You did a sketch with Bob, and you did your lines like you'd been doing sketches all your life. Did you find it easy or difficult to do that?
People say, well, I don't know, I was a little worried about it. I didn't even watch it on TV.
Really?
Yeah.
Don't you like to watch something that you do?
Unless I'm sure it's good, I don't like to watch it.
You were very good in that. Now, look, you defeated Boris Spassky now, and you're the champion chess player in the entire world. Now, what is there beyond that? How do you top that? Is it now the trick is to not the trick, the idea is to maintain the championship?
Yeah, this is the big problem, how do I top it? But I figure if I can keep the title for another 30 years, something like that.
Just 30 years or so, huh? Was it a letdown after it was all over, Bobby? I mean, it was, well, there must have been a tremendous...
It was. I woke up the day after the thing was over, and I just felt different, like something had been taken out of me.
Yeah, it was exciting to get the reports over here. I think you said in an article you never thought you'd see the day where, I think it was attributed to you, see where chess would be on the front page of the New York Times. Do you ever envision that? Because chess is not the type of game that I guess a lot of people, like football or something, they find it difficult.
Yeah, well, in this country, I mean, around the world, I've played in a lot of tournaments, and it's been front page news for years, but...
Why do you think over here that the people in this country now, it's very big in Russia, as you say, and very big in all your European countries, and the people are national heroes, and just now that's becoming to happen over here?
Well, I just think the people have to be educated to enjoy chess, whereas you can enjoy, I don't know, football or baseball without really understanding. It's just kind of beautiful to watch the people move around, but chess you really have to have some basic understanding of what the game is all about to enjoy it.
How old were you when you first became interested in chess, and who got your interest going?
I was 6. My sister taught me.
6 years old?
Yeah.
6 years old are obviously then capable of learning chess. Most people think that chess is a very, requires a great intellect. I think this turns a lot of people off. They say, oh, I can't do that mathematically. I can't think that many moves ahead.
Not to play.
Really?
I mean, anybody can learn. I think, let's see, Spassky learned at 5. Reshevsky, who was the champion in this country before me, he learned at 2 or 3. He was giving exhibitions at the age of 6 or 7.
Good heavens.
Playing about 20 guys at once when I was 6.
But
I
you
at
did
the age
that.
of 6 when I
But
learned.
you did that when you were in your teens, did you not? Early teens,
yeah.
where you played against 15 or
people.
20 opponents. What is the greatest, and I don't want to use the word trick, what's the greatest ability one should have to play chess? If it's not an intellect, I mean, I don't know how to play the game.
Well, it's some kind of spatial perception. You see in your mind's eye that when you make this move, I mean, if you made this move, it'll be there, and he makes this move, it'll be there. You just sort of see the position as it could be in a few moves.
How far are you able to, say, plan ahead depending on what your opponent may or may not do? Or do you also analyze that when you make a move that he'll do this, then if I do that, he'll do this, and then you go over the next set of moves?
It all depends. I mean, I think Capablanca once said he only sees one move ahead, the best move.
The best move?
But it depends on the position. Sometimes, if it's a simple position where just one line, he has to make every move just the way you want him to. You can see 20 moves ahead.
Right.
But supposing you make a move and he has 3 or 4 replies, and then you have to analyze all those replies. Then you have several replies to those replies. So you might only be able to see 2 moves ahead or 3 moves ahead.
I know over here occasionally certain grandmasters would analyze the play as it was phoned in from Iceland, and then when somebody seemed to make a mistake, when you would make a move that later on did not prove to be the right one, was that usually done in just a moment of loss of concentration, and then looking back and analyzing it, you'd say, why did I make that particular move?
Well, see, I only lost 2 real games, right?
Right.
So I didn't make too many moves that I regretted, but...
No, you sure didn't. I'll give you that.
Well, that's part of being a pro, you know. You try to play the wrong move in your mind.
Right.
And get rid of it, then play the right move. That's the idea. Not to really play the wrong move, to play it in your head.
Let's talk about the term now that's become very popular, the psyching out of one's opponent when you play. Now, the papers over here kind of got on you for a while, and the people over in Iceland were kind of giving you a little flack because they said, well, you came to play, and then you wouldn't allow any movie cameras and so forth and so on. Now, is that something that you consciously think might upset somebody, or is it something the way you feel when you get ready to play? You want everything to be right, or what?
Well, I want everything to be right. I didn't try to psych Spassky. There was no need to. I'm the best player, and he knew it. Everybody knew.
See, that would psych me right there. I'd say, good, you win, Bob. I mean,
He told me himself. I mean, he told me, but I heard it through mutual friends, mutual enemies, or whatever. That he appreciates me because I get the best conditions, and because I fight for all the things. He just has to sit back, and he knows that the best lighting and the best chess set and the best everything will be there.
Yeah.
And he also says that he owes his apartment in Moscow to me because of all the publicity.
is that right?
Yeah. I had to give him a better apartment because he's a star, international star.
So he came off pretty well, too, huh? Yeah. There weren't many people I read in the paper to greet Mr. Spassky when he got back to the Soviet Union. I guess they don't like somebody to lose there very well. Did you read that at all?
Yeah, well, this is, I think, more for us. Rather, they're kind of making him a whipping boy, showing the world that it wasn't the communist system that lost, that it was Boris Spassky. He didn't prepare or whatever for the match as he should have.
Right.
But I think they're going to rehabilitate him again and build him up again so that, because he's the best they've got, so he can play me or somebody else again.
How long now? Now, do you, like a fighter, I think a heavyweight fighter must fight at least once a year or maybe less than that to retain his championship. Now, how is it with chess players? Are you...
Well, I'm in a good position. You see, I don't have to play every 3 years for my title. I don't have to play for 3 years, and the reason it's that way is because the Russians had the title, and when they had it, they didn't want to play that often, so they got the system set up. They only had to play every 3 years, never expecting to lose it.
I see.
Yeah.
So what do you plan to do now? Do you plan to
I
meet
may,
any takers?
I'd like to play, though. I don't think, 3 years, what am I going to do for 3 years? I can't do talk shows just for 3 years.
No, it's... How do you keep in training? Now, do you have to keep in training, Bob? I mean, it may sound like a dumb, naive question, but a fighter has to, work out and keep himself in shape. How do you keep in shape? And who can you play that's going to give you any kind of competition to keep you sharp?
Well, there are literally hundreds of magazines coming out every month around the world, and books by the dozen coming out. So there's a tremendous amount of literature to study. I can study all the games Spassky has played, or since the match, if he has played, or whoever.
Right.
And that's how I keep up. I really don't play too much. Because if I play somebody, I'm just giving away my tricks.
Right.
I only like to play, when I'm...
The names of the defenses, I got a little... Are those names of certain opening moves named after people who invented them?
Some of them are named after people, some after cities.
Have they named any particular gambits after...
Well, yeah. See, I've come along pretty late in chess. Chess has been played hundreds of years, so there isn't really that much left that's radically new. But they've named a few lines that used to have old names after me now, like there's one variation called the poison pawn variation.
Right.
And they call that the Fischer variation. I keep taking this supposedly dangerous pawn to take. I'm known as a pawn grabber in chess.
Now, what about the cameras over there, Bob? Now, you hear all this about you had agreed that they could film this, and then you kept changing that the cameraman must be in Vladivostok someplace, or... was that, what was the real story?
I was more disappointed than anybody that this thing wasn't televised. Because, a lot of publicity, and there was a lot of money involved, and I wanted the people to see me in action, let's face it. But they had these characters there who, instead of having some kind of videotape films that didn't make any noise, was just nobody around to operate them, just sort of stationless, and they just had guys there with film cameras that were whirring, and they were all around me, just making a racket, a nuisance.
Too much noise.
Too much noise, and visually could see them moving around. And...
Are there ways you can distract an opponent in chess? I mean, by just little things? Now, there must be certain, making moves very quickly, or...
I don't use any of them, of course, but they love these tricks.
Well, I mean, we could talk about them, Bob. I'm not saying you use them. I just say, what are some of the little things?
Well, blowing smoke in his face if he's not a smoker, this kind of thing.
That's... Now, usually, practically every match, they, according to the reports here anyway, Spassky would be there on time, and you would come in 12, maybe 15, 20 minutes late, which you have a right to do before you make your move. Isn't that a little
bit of a psyching maneuver?
Well, I didn't do it on purpose. I mean,
You didn't do it on purpose?
I go to bed very late. I go to bed 5, 6 in the morning.
Yeah.
So I was usually getting up about half an hour before game time. And so I come a little late sometimes.
So that wasn't any kind of a little...
No.
Just slept late. Sure, Bob. You say so, Bob. Let me take a break here and we'll talk some more. Stay right with us and we're going to come back and talk about it. We're talking with Bobby Fischer. Have you been besieged with business offers and endorsements? I'm sure you must have since you come back. What are some of the ones you can talk about that are kind of strange?
Well, strange? Nothing too strange.
Right.
You know, just letters from
I heard
the
that you're going
world.
to put out a chess course. Do you get letters? Well, yeah, of course you get a lot of letters, I suppose, from young ladies because you're unmarried.
Yeah.
What do they...
Well, most of them are, you know, just encouragement, but some of them, you know, they go a little far.
No comment. But I read somewhere that you're going to put out that may be premature, and maybe you don't even want me to mention this, a chess instruction course? Is there any
I might
truth?
put out a record, but I'm not certain. I mean, they want it out by the Christmas market. I don't know if I can hustle it out that fast.
Can anyone learn to play chess?
Anyone can. It's really easy, sure.
Yeah, I'm going to have to learn. And if somebody told me you were very good at puzzles, was that?
Yeah, well, that's how I got interested in chess, because I was playing all the other games, and they just were too easy. So
And somebody
like
told me there was
puzzles.
one puzzle that they were going to try to get. Did they get it? And what was the name of it?
They got it. This,
You mentioned it.
15 puzzle. Yeah.
Back, it's right there at the...
This thing here.
No, I'm not familiar with this.
Yeah.
What is this?
Well, you try and get them all aligned, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
There are
6,
little
7,
squares in there, and there's
9,
one
10,
empty
11, 12,
square.
13, 14, 15.
And you try to get them...
Yeah.
Well, is that difficult?
No, it's very easy. I'm the fastest in the world at this. I don't like to boast, but
Well, we'll see about that, Bob.
because I used to do this.
I'm pretty good at puzzles myself, you know. They're all mixed up now.
Well, they're not too well mixed up. Well, 1 and 2 are close.
2, 7, 4, 8, 1, 6, 3, 12, 11, 15.
You want to mix it up a little better?
I used to go bananas with that one. How long did it take you to do it?
Well, this is not really a good. Not all oiled up. It's not a real good set, so it might take me 30 seconds or so. But with a real good set, I can do it in about 20.
You don't like our set, huh, Bob? I suppose we won't be able to photograph now when we do this? I'm trying to mix... Okay, does that look mixed
yeah,
up?
it's a little harder, yeah. Okay, ready?
Ready?
No, those are all mixed up.
All right, go.
All right. It needs to be oiled. This thing. That cost me. This was not very well mixed up. I want to say that. It wasn't well mixed up. Yeah.
17.
No.
Well, they didn't mix it up too well. It takes about 30 seconds.
Want to mix them up a little for me?
Be kind.
Mix it up good, Bob, and make it difficult. I got to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right to 15, like you did there.
Okay, I think that's pretty good. I don't want too hard.
You want to do a commercial first and get it out of the way?
Don't let him psych you out, John.
Okay, let's
Ready?
see now. I've got to get this one clear over to here, and there's 2 over there. Well, you put the 1, Bob. I didn't have your 1 down there.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Go. You got 3 seconds to nail him.
Okay, I got the 1 up there. I was kidding. I used to do this myself, Bob. I'm just holding off on you. There you are. Okay, let's go ahead now. Did you get a shot of that, Bob? Righto, for our home audience. As for our home viewers, all in order, right. I could be here till tomorrow at this time and could not get those things. That is incredible. Well, you see, you have to know how to do
3
things.
hours a day for about 7 years, you should do it.
That is incredible. That is incredible. What's your average day like? What do you do when you're not playing chess? What do you like to do? I know you at least the articles I've read on you, one they had in Life, says you watch a lot of television, you do a lot of reading.
Yeah, I like to study some chess and listen to a little rock and roll in the background. Very leisurely. I don't like.
Now, how can you study
myself.
chess and listen to rock and roll in the background, Bob? I thought you couldn't have that distraction there.
Oh, well, that's when I play, serious chess. But
Yeah.
when I study, it gets a little boring playing over these people's games. They're really not that good, their games, most of them. So I need a little music to pep me up, keep me interested.
Yeah. So you study chess mainly during the day?
Yeah.
Have you considered, I don't want to ask you something personal, but have you considered marriage at all, or do you think that would interfere with being a good chess player?
No,
Well, I mean, it might break your concentration. I don't know what I'm talking about.
no, I'm considering marriage now. I mean, it'll hurt my game a little bit, but I feel I'm so much better, and now I'm at the top.
Yeah.
I can afford to let up a little bit, just a little bit.
You are the best chess player in the world, without a doubt, aren't you?
Yeah.
Right? That's great. I think that's great when you come out and say that. Yeah, that you have to have. What drove you? What really drove you? Was it because you felt that the Russians were kind of playing games for a while and wouldn't let the championship out of their country?
Well, at first, just the love of the game as a boy, just,
Right.
Loving to win and all. But as I had all these troubles with the Russians, and they tried to block me from playing them for a title match and all this, and they kept writing that I wasn't that good. I wasn't even in the top 10. They said I wasn't. I was just a big talker. I had, I just got publicity because of antics and all this.
Right.
Really, over the board, there was no comparison between me and the Russians.
So you had to go
And,
prove it, huh?
This is really what kept me on. If they had just shut up and ignored me and, said he's a very fine player, I might not have gone for the title, because it didn't matter to me that much. I knew I was the best.
Right.
But they kept saying this all the time. They're putting me down. They got me mad.
They sure did. Now, you're at the top of your form now. Can you get better as you
think
get
so.
older?
I think it's a question of physical stamina, really. If I keep myself in good physical shape, I think I could be champion.
That's what a lot of people don't understand. That's interesting. You'd think that you would not have physically to be in such great shape to sit at a board.
Well, you're sitting there for 5 hours, and if your concentration just slips up for a split second and you make the wrong move, that's the game.
It's interesting. We will take a break here from one of our sponsors, and we'll be back with Dom DeLuise, Jose Feliciano. Are you two holding hands? He's comforting, isn't he? He's
We had a
comforted many a
great,
damsel.
We had a great week together. We worked together. I worked on Lucy's show early in the season.
That's right.
Sensational.
He's a fine pro. I like pros.
Yeah.
I like pros that show up.
I'm here tonight.
No.
Oh.
But I only said that to say how much I miss you when you're not here, Johnny. I
Oh, that's
really
sweet.
mean it.
Well, thank you, darling. That's
I
very nice.
really mean it. We really miss you when you're not
Well,
here.
I have to get away occasionally, This is-
I can understand that. I can understand that.
And you're getting away from your series, too, I read after...
Please don't touch me, Johnny.
Oh, excuse me. Moved the sequin out of position there. Why, when they're big.
When they're tired.
After 23...
They will knock me over.
After 23 years, I read in the paper the other day of Lucy, I Love Lucy, and here, Lucy, you're not going to do a series anymore, right? Or the Lucy series.
I'm not leaving CBS, and I have other things to do, and I'd rather you didn't mention 23 years.
Well, I think that's a remarkable record.
You know something? For the last 4 or 5 years, this is the truth.
Yeah.
I have been going into supermarkets or department stores or whatever, walking along the street, and people will stop me and say, "Why did you leave? Why aren't you doing your show anymore?" And I said, "I have never quit.
Right.
It's been years. I was off once for a year and a half
Right.
or something." And I said, "You're not watching Monday nights. You're watching all the reruns, so you're not even going to know that I'm off. I have 6 years of reruns yet to go."
And that's just in the morning.
Yeah. But it's true. Absolutely true. People say, why did you quit? And I haven't quit at all. I've been working my thing off.
But you're going to stay in television. You're going to do specials and
Yes, I have a
be
couple of
picture.
specials, and I have some things that I want to do. And my daughter, Lucy, is not with us, so I can't even think of the word. It calls for a change of format, because Lucy's on the road doing the National Company of Seesaw. And so Gail and I are on our own, so to speak.
Yeah.
And so we might as well do a couple of specials. I don't know with whom or where, but that's what CBS wants, and I'm with CBS, and that's fine.
Great. Hey, all your kids are doing well. Lucy's on the road.
You know, all my kids. I only got 2.
Well, look, all of them. Both of them.
Both of them are doing...
That's all, isn't it? That's all, isn't it? 2 is
Both
all?
my kids are doing well. They're learning. They're making their mistakes on their own. See, that's good.
Yeah, that's right. Don't you exercise a certain amount of control, don't you? I mean,
No,
giving them advice.
not anymore.
Really?
I've given them all the advice that I can give them, and I've given them all the training that I can give them. They're out on their own.
Mm-hmm.
Don't just leave
Suppose
them.
one of them came to you and said, hey, Mom, they want me to be in one of them nude pictures. You know, it's an
well,
X-rated picture.
first
Would you
of
give them some
all,
advice then?
You bet your thing. You bet your bippy. They wouldn't come to me with that because they're beyond that. They know that that's prostitution, and they wouldn't do it. And they don't need. They don't need it. I feel sorry for the young people that do need it because they're being exploited. Don't look at me like
I'm agreeing with you.
Well, I hope so.
This is not a string. I actually can do
Okay,
this.
I think that the young people are being exploited, that are a little hungry. Don't laugh at him. Don't make him think that he's saying the right thing all the time. Have a stern face occasionally.
Yes, I will.
No, I think you're right.
No, it's serious. I'm very serious about it because they are being exploited. There are porno jobs around for people who think they have to work. They'd rather, work than be an unemployed actor. I'd rather be an unemployed gas employee, or that's the wrong thing to say right now, isn't it? But anyway, my kids would not come and ask that question because they would know the answer.
Well, that's interesting. That's what I wanted to know. We're going to show a film clip now. With me, sure. We have
Of what?
I don't know what the sequence is.
Is it of a porno film?
No, this is of your picture.
Oh.
Mame.
Oh.
This, which you can take Mom and Dad and Gramps to see. And the children.
Don't knock it.
You're bananas. You've been on the road too long.
Yeah, that's true, but don't
you know what
knock
you know what the sequence is we're showing, Fred?
Today, the first number in the picture and the MAME number.
Okay. Bobby,
You're
you want to
giving them
roll
too much, really.
roll the film? No, we're not. That's a good teaser. Watch the monitors in the studio. 1, 2, 3, 4. What? Here's your son.
Yes. You're not going to get away with that. Coming over to my seat and leaving. Thank you. I don't know. I just pointed out.
We've been hoping you'd come home for a long time, son. Had ads in the papers and everything.
Have you been hurt in the war?
What? What are you talking? The
What
cane?
is this?
No,
Yeah.
it means nothing.
I thought.
I'm glad.
Leave it alone.
I thought you had something.
Huh?
No, I thought you really had something wrong.
So
No, well, actually, I do, but it's an old injury, a football injury, and every time the weather acts up, my knee kind of
he's
acts up.
21. Look at the old.
What do you mean old football injury? It's like my old war injury. I have this piece of shrapnel
Yeah.
that I pick up in
What
my
was
back.
your last name?
Wait. You're right. It happened in St. Louis, as a matter of fact. Hotel
rolling.
Park.
Hey, you found time to come over here and say hello to your old,
I
poor old
sure
mother,
did.
huh?
I'm doing Lampoon right next door.
Well, that's a new
Don't
show
be
that they're
pushing
working on.
another show.
Well, that's why I came over, actually.
Oh! You...
No,
I
I came
haven't
over.
seen you in weeks. That's why you came over.
Why don't you ever write?
That's true.
That's what my mother always says.
Oh, well, you've been away.
49
I've been
years
here.
old,
I've been
another
working,
thing mother
but you've
says.
been away, going all over the country with the movie.
I want to talk to you about your room.
Do you? I just wanted to come over and say hi, and I saw the film clip, and it was incredible.
Have you seen the picture
And I want to
yet?
congratulate you. No, I haven't seen the movie yet.
See?
No, but I saw. What do you mean, see? All of a sudden, everybody's picking on me.
Well, you were invited to the preview. Where were you?
I was working. I have things to do.
Mothers
I
never
work.
change, do they? Where were you?
Have
You were
been taking
invited.
care of yourself?
Yes, I have. I've been working very hard. I'm doing the thing over with Schlatter, and I'm doing another show on another network that we don't want to get into.
The rash clear up all right? I don't know. I'm just trying to get in here.
Johnny, jump in anytime.
I just want to feel like a father.
Jump in anytime. It's all right.
I just want to know one thing. With whom are you in love today?
No one. Only you.
Does she
Thank
ask
you.
about...
Well, you heard me. I haven't seen him in weeks.
Really, we haven't seen each other in a couple of weeks. We get together every now and then. We have dinner together and say hi and how have you been and what's going on, and that's about
I
it.
keep up with his romances, and I try to keep his room in order.
Just in case...
In case he wants to come back.
Do you really keep a room there ready?
Well, his room is there, but it's full of boxes
Yeah.
of things that I'm not sure.
You don't want to go into that. Millions of people are watching.
But they know, they recognize. They have rooms with boxes sitting there.
Sure they do.
And they have animals in the backyard that their kids
You know, all of a
bring
sudden
home.
I'm feeling like Ralph Edwards. Remember this voice? Yes, that's right. Guess who that is, folks? Anybody?
Well, I want to thank you for this get-together. I really
I
do.
didn't know.
It was a
I'm
big
delighted.
surprise to me.
Well, it was a surprise to me, too. You walked in and surprised me. I'm just glad to see you.
Thank you, darling. I'm
Thank
leaving
you.
in a couple of days again.
You are?
You see?
You see?
You see?
I
Yes,
wanted to say hello to Johnny and
Hey,
to
thank
Ed
you.
and to
Well, Johnny
Fred.
is hard to catch up with.
I'd never see Johnny. Last time I saw Johnny, he was in the back seat of my Aston Martin. I was taking him home.
That's right. I would know. My car broke down. My car broke down one night.
Where was this?
What?
Where was this?
I had a...
Years ago.
Years ago. Hubcap, and I was out pumping up the tire. I had a little hand pump, and your son came along and said, "Hey, I've got an Aston Martin." Well, I thought he said... Anyway, it's a long story, and I don't want to go into it. Thanks for the lift. We'll be right back after a word from one of our sponsors.
I think most of the nation and the world probably know by now that on April 8th of this year, Michael Landon was diagnosed as having inoperable cancer of the pancreas and liver, and that would stun anybody. But like Michael Landon, he met the problem head on. He invited the press to his house and told them the situation. He did that mainly to avoid the rumors and the speculation and misinformation and to try to avoid sensationalism by the tabloids. And for the past month, he has continued to face this battle with humor and honesty and a personal sense of dignity that characterizes the man. Would you welcome Michael Landon?
By the way,
Yes.
arsenic paint is the paint that is used in the green rooms. That isn't how I got sick.
Is that the way they got the name of that?
That's why they call it the cheapest paint to make.
Yeah.
In the old days was green paint,
Yeah.
and it had a base of arsenic in
You
it. And that's
see?
why they call it the green room.
And that's why we have the staff we have. We don't know. At least you
The
match
fact
green.
is, I stole that from the staff.
It's good to see you.
Hey, good seeing you.
I was really rather touched when you called and said you wanted to be on this show because I know every show in the country has been calling you to come on, and I'm very flattered you'd be here.
Well, you're my buddy, man.
Feel that you're comfortable enough.
I am comfortable.
Great.
Didn't do a hell of a lot of good to call the press conference, though.
Yeah,
I mean, you see
but
all the stuff that came out after that?
that is true. You
mean, it's
said when you
amazing.
did that, you wanted to get it out because if you're in the public eye and one person knows something or two people, the whole town eventually is going to know it, and then it filters through here and there. And you called them and laid it out, and
Well, one thing I want to clear up right away, though, was the 10th child business.
I missed that.
Well, there's a big headline in one of these incredible magazines about the fact that I want to have a 10th child so my wife will have something to remember me by. I mean, I got 9 kids, 9 dogs, 3 grandkids, 1 in the oven, 3 parrots, and my wife, Cindy, needs something to remember me by.
Remember this.
So, Cindy. Cindy, I know you're out there somewhere hiding in a hotel. Come home. It was their idea. It's not mine. I want you to come back to the house.
We've talked a couple of times on phone, and you're looking good. You really are.
I feel good.
Are you working out? I remember the first time you said when you got this news, you immediately got on the floor and did some push-ups.
Yeah.
And said, hey, nothing wrong. Can you still work out?
Oh yeah, I can still work out a little bit. I'm trying to right now. I'm pumping my red cell count up. My red cell count had dumped, but we're not doing medical center, so
yeah.
But I feel pretty darn good actually. And yeah. I must tell everybody, thank you. Tremendous mail response and people with.
I read somebody said something like 40, 50,000 letters already.
Way more than that, yeah. And I really want to thank everybody. It's a lot of great suggestions. And I'm using a little bit of everything. I've got regular stuff, and I kind of turned the color of a carrot from the juice, and I'm doing all kinds of things. There were some that I didn't try. The one guy wrote me, he told me that the reason you got it, you got the big C, was that I did not get enough sex. See, he thinks it was only the 9 times when I hit the kid.
So his suggestion...
So he wants to... He said as soon as because he gave me the regimen, which would kill the average 25. so, you know, I got to really get the red count up to accomplish what I need to accomplish to get well. But then he wants to open up a clinic. And...
I don't understand.
Well, it's a clinic for guys who he said, if you don't have sex more than twice a week, you're going to get it.
Strange, man. How many suggestions you get? You said you had tapes, you had books.
There's thousands. There's thousands. Swim with a dolphin. You only have to do it once.
Swim with a dolphin?
The sonar from the dolphin. Ping! Ping! It goes away like this. What can I tell you?
Yes.
Here I'm going to all these hospitals. I only got to go to Marineland.
Look, if it's a choice between the dolphin and sex, hey, go with the sex.
I wonder if the combination would do it.
I don't even want to think about that. Now, I know you're drinking the carrot juice, and you're away from some of the conventional...
And I try laughing. You got to laugh a lot.
Humor is not bad. Humor's bad. But now somebody, I don't want to bring us something that's insensitive, but it was in the paper. About coffee.
Oh,
You're
coffee
taking
enemas.
Your coffee in a...
Oh, I take coffee enemas. Anybody out there ever heard of a coffee enema?
Yes, I've heard of it.
Oh, you must be fun to have breakfast with.
Yes. No, I read that. Was in the paper.
I invited John over for a coffee enema. He wanted cream and sugar, and I'm not pouring.
Well, you better hope. You just better hope that somebody is not seeking to replace your coffee with Folgers crystals. Or it could be a long day.
Oh, yeah. This is all organic coffee, too.
Yeah. But the hair looks great.
I had my roots done yesterday. Especially for this show. 2 blood transfusions, and I had my roots done. You think I didn't want to come on John's show?
Now, you mentioned humor, and they say that's important. I know you're familiar with the Norman Cousins book.
Oh, yeah.
I think it was called Anatomy of an Illness, and when people are going through a travail, the sense of humor...
A travail?
The travail, all right.
This is a travail?
Oh, a travail, or a problem.
It's very true.
Does it help? I mean, really?
Oh, yeah, laugh. Try to turn on funny movies. I was watching a movie the other night. I thought it was going to be funny.
Right.
As a matter of fact, this movie was so unfunny that I brought a poster of it.
Oh, I knew you.
Is there a camera that can get in tight enough on this?
You did it again.
Let me hold it right here.
Look at
One of the guys in this movie down here in the corner. This teenager fella right here, Johnny. Look at that.
That was my big picture, Connie Francis in Looking for Love.
Mm-hmm. You were good in it, John.
Yeah, that was really... Where'd you find that?
You were good in it. Danny Thomas wasn't funny in
this film was so bad. They transferred this film to flammable nitrate stock. Just so bad. Speaking of sense of humor, this man has an odd sense of humor, and I'm going to show you when you come back. Stay where you are. Where did you get this?
All right, you know who's here tonight? Of course you know who's here tonight. You just
we
told
announced it. I announced it, then you announced it.
It was a rhetorical question.
We had it on the board all day. I know who's here
It
tonight.
was just that kind of a question. You know who's here.
Deserves no answer.
On September 10th, at the Forum in Los Angeles, Muhammad Ali is fighting a return match with Ken Norton, the first man who ever managed to really silence him. And he did that, as you well know, by breaking his jaw in that last fight. Would you welcome our good friend, Muhammad Ali? Now, champ, let me ask you this. How's your old friend Howard Cosell, by the way?
Oh, he's fine.
Yeah. How you feeling? You've been...
I'm feeling pretty good. I was
Last time I saw you on a show, you were talking like this.
Yeah, back of ventriloquist. I was wired up for about 4 weeks. It was supposed to be about 5, but I healed faster than an ordinary fellow.
Yeah. Yes, you probably would. Yeah. Now, you know, you like to talk. You know, you're a loquacious type of fellow, and you come on here and you've been with us a dozen times on this show at least. How does it feel to have the jaw
waking
wired
up, going
shut?
into the hospital, and then they give you a needle, take the count from 10 to 1 backwards, and by the time you get to 7, you're asleep.
Right.
And when I woke up, I couldn't move my teeth. And I got a mirror, and all my teeth were wired, and I almost went crazy. Just the idea I couldn't talk.
That is...
But
sound like Ed Sullivan when you do that.
I made it
You know
pretty
that?
good. I made it pretty good.
Yeah, I know you did. Does it feel pretty good now?
Yes, I have about 5 more weeks before I can take any punches on it, but I understand they usually heal ordinarily harder than they were at first.
Yeah. Now, didn't you have a problem with a tooth?
Well, about 3 of my
breaking or something, or
bottom
what?
teeth are out. And what happened was it made the jaw kind of weak. Plus, my mouth was open. I was clowning one time too many, and I got hit trying to talk.
Yeah.
During the fight.
Are you still talking to the opponent during the fight? I thought you gave that up.
Well, sometimes I do, but I said something. And this is what happened in the whole fight period. It's not been serious and playing and not living according to my religious teachings like I know I should. And I only look at this as a spanking, and this will make me be more serious, train harder, and not take people for granted.
Now, what didn't you do that you should have done?
Well, many things that I really can't go into, and it's not really for nobody but to know it but me.
Oh, well, I didn't want to be personal. You answer just what you want to answer. So, how'd you take nourishment? All liquid?
Well, yes. This has caused me to be a vegetarian now. I don't eat meat no more. All I eat is fish.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I didn't think I could make it. I've met people who were vegetarians in the past, and I said, no meat, how do you do it? This is what we might think, but all my food was put in blenders. Like my wife would cook a pot of cabbage and then blend it up, and it would come out like a milkshake, and all you had to do was drink it, the same thing.
Cabbage milkshake?
Yeah. And, you know, that type, creamy, you know. Same with the corn and the, even fish with a little cream in it. And
well, you're not a true vegetarian, then. You do eat fish.
Oh, yes, fish.
Yeah, but no beef or that type of animal
right.
stuff.
So I'm going to see how long I can go, but I was surprised. I really feel better. I don't be as tired or nothing.
Now, how about your weight? Does that affect your weight a lot?
Well, I'm heavier now. I don't know why, but I haven't been training, just laying around the house and eating. But I have to start training about another week because this second time I'm going to really be ready. Norton is going to have to really watch out.
Yeah.
Because musically speaking, if he don't see sharp, he's going to be flat.
To think that's been inside you for 4 weeks with your jaws wired shut and you couldn't get that one out. What round in the fight did this broken jaw happen?
Second round. It was a hard thing.
That's incredible, and that you could even stay in a ring and have somebody hit you in the face with a broken jaw. I mean, that's just incredible.
If I didn't knock him out, I realized at that point, I didn't know if it was broken or not, but my whole system was off, and it's a bad feeling. I mean, just to move your mouth, something just broke. And moving and missing a punch or throwing a punch, you could feel it jar, just jumping around. And I had to go 10 rounds without getting hit on that jaw again. And I was surprised the next day in the hospital watching the reruns that the fight was as close as it was. In the 11th round, the fight was even. And the man who won the 12th round would win it. So he came out slugging. So for me to win the 12th round, I would have to stand there toe-to-toe, knowing I might catch a couple on the broke jaw. So my main objective was to retreat and just let the fight end. But with 18,000 people in the place and been seen in 40-something countries live and everybody on home television in America on the wide world of sports just quit. I couldn't dream of it, but I'm lucky and thankful that I didn't really get hurt seriously.
Now, what could have happened if he would have really, I mean, how bad could that have
the doctor,
gone if he would have, you'd have thought he'd have caught you several
times?
When
the jaws usually broke, both sides around the same point, but for some unusual reason, just this side was broken, not this one. And if I'd got hit with a hard punch from a 15-pounder, from a 215-pounder right on the end that was broke, he said could mean death probably, because it would just completely tear that bone all the way around.
Now, that's the first time you've really, in your career, even as an amateur and at any time, that you've really had an injury as such,
Not
right?
just an injury. This is an injury that's the worst injury any fighter could have and still be conscious. And some of them have been knocked out, and some have died, but to still be conscious and have the pain and to have a broken jaw, and ain't no injury no worse.
You know, I saw the repeat of the movie the other night with Kirk. I think we've talked about this on the show, but it still intrigues me because you're in the only sport I know, and a lot of sports writers wonder sometimes whether it's really even a sport, where two men come out and the express purpose is to injure the other man. I mean, in football, of course, the idea is to tackle hard and to knock him down. But your idea is to go out and really batter another man senseless or to knock him unconscious.
This is why my fights have been criticized, because I had Jerry Quarry in that spot, and I called the referee and stopped. I wouldn't do it. I had James Ellis in that spot. I had Buster Mathis. I had Floyd Patterson. And I've been criticized for not really knocking them out or hurting them, because it's not my purpose. My purpose is to win in any way I can, but not really to hurt him for life.
Well, I don't think any fighter wants to do that, but there's always that possibility, of course, when you have to hit a man as heavy as you guys are, that you can permanently injure him.
Well, I'd rather get hit with those gloves than some of these car drivers I see, and these hockey players, they pick up the leg.
I'll buy that. Yeah, maybe hockey is another game where the idea is to kill your opponent, having watched some of them.
Football can be rough, too.
Does the thought ever, I saw the replay of the motion picture by Kirk Douglas, Champion, where he played the fighter. Does that thought ever enter your mind, and you know it's happened to some fighters, when you get into a ring, that the possibility always exists that you could end in some kind of injury that would end your career or make you
I'm going to tell you something that you might not agree, you might not understand, but the worst thing I hate about my career is going to where I have to be. Like I'm on the college speaking tour now.
Right.
Richard Fulton, my college agent here in New York, he's always got some college I'm going to go to. And most time I can't do it, but we just went to Auburn, Alabama, Auburn University. I had to be at Howard Cosell roast dinner in Los Angeles last Sunday night. Sunday night. And the next evening I had to be in Auburn, Alabama, so we had to fly.
Yeah.
So I hate airplanes. I do it, but just the idea of this big thing going through there at 600 miles an hour through turbulence and rain, and just one thing can't happen. And yet it's mechanical. There's so many wires and switches involved, but if one thing happened, up there I'm finished. I never worry about boxing. And the pilot tells me, he said, how can you be a boxer? Are you frightened? And the planes are shaking.
I guess it's all relative, isn't it? So I guess if you're fatalistic about it that way, I guess you should be, because if you're going to fight, you can't have that psyche out all the time that I may get hurt.
Well, I've been
fighting.
hurt a few times. I've fell off motorcycles, and I've had car accidents, almost got killed, but I've never been in a plane that did one thing wrong.
Well,
see, and I don't want to be in one, doing one thing wrong.
I'm with you. We're going to take a break here. Now it's time to find the answer to the question, what's a matador? We're talking with Muhammad Ali, and Jack Albertson is going to join us later, and Marty Brill, Marilyn May, and the amazing Kreskin. Does your wife ever pressure you to quit? Every movie I see, usually that somewhere along the line, the tearful wife comes up and says, "You got to quit."
She don't like sports. She don't like sports, period, but she never worries until the last fight, and then she worried. For some reason, she knew my jaw was broke before the doctors at the X-ray hospital.
Your wife knew the jaw was...
And why, I don't know, but she did. But you just mentioned how many people are coming on. I have to start winning my fights, because I used to come on last.
You always came on first.
No, you always came on.
Always came on first. Champions always come on
You
first.
used to have everybody come on and Muhammad Ali guest, and have everybody on first, because everybody stays at home waiting to see me. Now,
why don't you go beat up Kreskin?
So,
you can beat up Kreskin, you can come on last. About your wife, she never says give it up?
Never.
Can I ask you a question? Now, you don't have to answer this because it is a little bit personal. But you, as a person who are a celebrity, you kind of have to give up a little privacy occasionally. And I only ask this question not for shock value, but for example, and this goes way back in any athletic endeavor or wars. They used to say that the Romans, before they went into battle, the women could not be with the Roman soldiers before the battle. It weakened them. I've heard. That's true. You've heard. Now, I'm not, as I say, I don't want to be personal, but football players, they say we don't want women in training camps because it weakens the fire. Now,
same with boxers.
Do you have to stay virginal as it is before a fight? I was only interested as an academic question. I'm not trying to check into your personal life.
A fellow as handsome as you are and as popular as you are, Johnny Carson. I imagine if you walk down the street in Cleveland or Washington, New York, and if somebody see him, I mean, every day he's in everybody's house. Who don't know Johnny Carson? I mean, do you have much trouble with girls when you go out and you're trying to...
No, well, that's not the... Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
What kind of answer is that? That wasn't
Perhaps I can phrase it better for Mohammed.
Certainly.
How about you before a show?
At my age, I can't do it before I brush my teeth. I mean, I'd lose that much strength. I can't get the brush to go. You know what I meant. Does it in any way sap your strength?
Well, we have a train. I just built a training camp in Deer Lake, Pennsylvania, about 20 miles out of Reading, and it cost me about some $170,000 to complete it. I have a log cabin, training quarters, a couple of bunkhouses, a restaurant, and we have horses, stables, and I built all of this just to get away from my wife.
Ah, well, then you've answered the
Way
question.
up on the mountain. See, so...
There it is, every day, up and down the mountain. I'm making a joke. A little joke there. A little joke. No, you've answered the question. No, I was an honest question, and I didn't mean to really dig into your personal life. So you're predicting that you're going to win this?
We have a fence around and wild dogs.
What?
Ain't nobody come in. So...
You want to stay with us a second, or do you have to run, or what? You can stay a while, or whatever you'd like to do.
If you're finished with me, I would appreciate going because I have a stop to make.
You got to get into training, and you've got to get to sleep and everything, don't you?
Not that quick, but I have another stop to make.
Do you? All right, the bout is September the 10th in the Forum in Los Angeles with Ken Norton.
Ken Norton.
And
I promise you the second time will be real different from the first time.
Okay, that's promise. All right, take care of yourself. All right, thank you, Ken. Take care.